Welcome, my friends, to Hot and Rich, a show about celebrities. I'm your host, Cait Rapt. Welcome. It is Monday, June 15th. I hope you all had a great weekend. I had a great weekend because I saw human beings for the first time in many months. I saw some of my friends. We went and hung out outside, very far away from each other, picnic style. It was relaxing. It was nice. I feel like I don't want to say where I hung out because I don't want everyone going there because it was pretty empty. But trust me, it was a really cool place to hang out. Jack, don't you think it was a good place to hang out?
It's true. It was cool. She and her friends went to a cool place.
That's right. Jack is on the mic. I made Jack go on the mic because I'm his boss.
I asked not to, but here I am.
That's my husband, Jack. My producer / husband. So yeah. I had a social distance hang. It went very well. I also popped over to a protest, which felt good. You know, we got to stay inside, but if there's some things you can do outside, like you can protest. You can see your friends in a public outdoor setting with no people around. Other than that, stay inside. Oh, exciting times. Truly exciting times. I redid my hair. It's pinker. I'm trying to dye it every 2 weeks. This isn't interesting. This is actually considered boring, what I'm talking about right now. I'm just shooting the shit, though. Because Hot and Rich, it's a relaxed vibe over here. Oh, some show announcements. We've got emotes. Okay, if you are a subscriber to this channel, you now have access to, I believe, 3 different emotes.
That's right.
One of my face, one of Zach Braff, and one of Florence Pugh. I can't see the one of my face. Is it not up?
Let me check what happened.
Did it not get approved? It might still be in the approvals process with the powers that be at Twitch. But we do have emotes of Zach Braff and Florence Pugh. They are the show's mascots, really. Not officially or anything. They don't know I exist. But Zach Braff and Florence Pugh are the Hot and Rich mascots. Florence Pugh, of course, representing hot. Zach Braff, of course, representing rich. Now they're both rich, but she's hot and he's rich. Let's go with that. I just made that up, but it sounds good. Hot and Rich. The true viewers of this show know that Hot and Rich means Florence Pugh and Zach Braff in our own private secret language. Right, Jack?
That's right.
Do you like that you're on mic? Do you like it?
It's interesting. It's different. You know, I keep hearing myself on the monitor. So, I now just pulled the headphones off.
You don't need them.
That's been the part that sucks the most.
Wow, Jack in the booth, everybody. Jack.
There I am. Here I am in the booth.
My little sidekick.
I don't know about that.
My little sidekick.
I don't know if I'm your little sidekick or anything like that.
My big sidekick.
I don't know. It's the sidekick part. It's not the little or big part.
All right. Should we do it, Jack? Should we do a segment I like to call Hot Seconds? All right. This is Hot Seconds. It's the part of the show where we talk about something, but only for a hot second. Okay. All right. First up, Ashley Benson and G-Eazy held hands. Yes, that's right. They held hands. Jack, can we get a cozy alert? I think it's on there somewhere.
I don't think so. You never gave me the cozy alert.
I thought we got the cozy alert.
You never gave it to me.
Oh.
I only have this.
Oh, okay. We'll use that. We'll use that later.
Okay.
Listen, like I said, this is Hot and Rich, a show with no technical difficulties. Created by me, Cait Raff. That's our new slogan, by the way. A show with no technical difficulties. Listen, Ashley Benson was paparazzi'd, pap smeared, as I like to call it, holding hands with Gerald G-Eazy, the white rapper that she's been seen out and about with. This is a big deal because they haven't really confirmed their relationship. They've only coronavirus confirmed it. When you're coronavirus confirming your relationship, that means you're paparazzi'd at the grocery store together. But this time they've been pap smeared holding hands. That is love. You do not hold hands with someone in front of the paparazzi unless you're trying to say loud and proud, "We're fucking. Oh yeah." They're fucking. That's what that handhold means, right? You don't hold hands like that unless you've fucked. Sorry. Am I being too uncouth for you, Jack?
You know, the podcast is listed, as clean content, so that could be an issue.
Well, you don't have to narc me out like that.
I'm not narking you out. You know, the people at iTunes don't fuck around.
You just said fuck.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So you're just as guilty as me. But let me just describe this photo for you, okay? It's like Ashley Benson. She's got no mask on, but she does have a bandana around her neck, so maybe she had it over her face at one point. She's wearing sunglasses. Gerald, a.k.a. G-Eazy, the white rapper, he's got a black shirt on. And they're holding hands, I believe, in the interlaced way, which is the more intimate way. Everybody knows this kind of handhold with the interlaced fingers means you're exchanging sexual relations. If you hold hands like this, it means you're just kissing. Okay, sexual relations, just kissing, maybe some over the clothes petting. Okay, that's the rule. That's what scientists everywhere are saying. Studies have shown. Okay, well, this is I am not thrilled about this relationship because I really liked Ashley Benson and her ex-girlfriend Cara Delevingne. I thought they were a really great couple. They bought a sex bench together. My friend sold them the sex bench. Shout out Dr. Fuzz, who works at a sex shop or worked.
I don't know. I don't know if he was essential enough.
But that I shipped Ashley Benson and Cara Delevingne. This new relationship, do not ship, but at least we know it's confirmed. At least we're not questioning what's going on. We now know, based on the photo of the interlocking fingers, that they are, together. And it's sexual. Is that too creepy?
I thought it was fine.
Okay, good. Well, speaking of totally not creepy at all, let's look at Matthew Perry's butt crack. Look at that. Matthew Perry. This is unfortunate. He got papped. He got pap smeared, bending over to get something out of his car. Oh no, it's worse. He dropped something on the ground. Did he drop the Starbucks cup?
It's a water bottle.
In the first picture, he's holding a Starbucks cup. In the second picture, he's bending over to pick something up. I think a water bottle. I bet he's got one of those car situations like that I have where you just throw all your trash in your car and you keep it, your car slowly piles up to the ceiling with water bottles and trash. Anyway, he probably opened the door and one of the trash bottles fell out. He bent over, showed his little butt crack. You know, it's good to give your butt a little tan. I support Matthew Perry showing us his butt.
Just giving his butt a little tan there.
Yeah, a little tan. You know, it's like a classic kind of middle-aged white guy butt. Not bad. It's fine. He's a butt king. We stan a butt king. It is hairless, which I like. I like that for him. Nobody told me butts were going to crack that way. Da, 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 da. All right, let's go to the next. Let's go to the next one. We've got a quick Vanderpump date. Okay, a Vanderpump date. I feel like all I do is talk about Vanderpump Rules now. Does anyone else feel Vander fatigued? Does anyone feel pump-teagued? Does anyone have pump-teague? Pump-teague. It's where you have fatigue from overly talking about the cast of Vanderpump Rules. I might need to be hospitalized for exhaustion because it's too much at this point. But listen, it's dominating the news cycle for a reason. It's interesting. It is interesting. New stuff keeps happening. First, let's talk about Faith. Faith talked to Page Six over the weekend and told them that Kristen reached out to apologize to her over DM. Faith didn't engage in conversation, but did say that Kristen reached out only after the public apology, where she got heat from her fans for not reaching out to Faith privately first. She did also say that Stassi never reached out, not before the public apology, not after the public apology. Stassi has not reached out to Faith whatsoever. Oh, yeah. Valerie is hot in the chat. Points out that Kristen Doty does have a bit of a racial slur on her shirt. I won't say which one. You can check out the YouTube clip in the show notes if you're listening to the podcast and you want to see what I'm talking about. Whew. All right. And this is kind of the bombshell news that shook me to my fucking core this weekend. Stassi is pregnant. Stassi is literally going to give birth to a human being. And this announcement came out on Saturday, just a casual, cool 2 days after she hired a crisis PR firm. I mean, I don't think they made it up. I think it's real. But it's like the timing, you know? I'm just going to say the timing. The timing is very crisis PR firm. It's wild. It's wild that she's pregnant. It's wild that she probably thought she was going to have a whole storyline about her pregnancy this season on Vanderpump Rules, because they were supposed to be filming like right now. She was supposed to be getting married and having like a plot line about how she's pregnant and getting married. It was going to be like, you have to, if you know Vanderpump Rules, like that would have dominated the entire season. Like Stassi would have been like the star of this season, and now she's not, because she has a history of being racist over multiple years, not just one time, not just a mistake. She's proven herself to be quite problematic, and it would have been a horrible storyline. So thank God it's not happening. I truly do not like care about seeing these people have another wedding storyline and a baby storyline. It's like, I don't know if we need that. I don't know if we need that. Yeah. I mean, I wonder if she got pregnant for the content. I mean, maybe she got pregnant to have a child, you know, maybe both, but now she just has to have a child away from the cameras like us normal people do. I mean, not me. I don't have kids, but yeah, sad. I weep for her. Just kidding. I don't. She did a paparazzi. Go back. Sorry. She did a paparazzi photo shoot also. I swear she was pap smeared. I'm starting that. That's what we say on this show. She was pap smeared. Walking on the street with Beau like the same day, or maybe like the day before her pregnancy announcement came out as an exclusive to Us Weekly. And she's like, you know, she's like covering up her baby bump. They're walking on the street. There's no one else around. I swear this is like, they called the paparazzi to get this shot of themselves so that they would have good new photos to go along with the following day's pregnancy announcement. Right? Am I crazy? Okay, I can't talk about Vanderpump Rules people anymore. I can't. Hospitalize me for exhaustion. Okay, we have to talk about this. This is so funny. This is so funny. Stephen Amell's neighbor took a shit on his roof. Jack, Stephen Amell's neighbor took a shit on his roof.
That's Green Arrow?
What's he from?
Arrow.
Arrow. He's Arrow on the CW. And he tweeted a picture of like a turd on a roof. And here's the text. He said, and I quote, "Our next door neighbor has been illegally doing construction for 3+ years. Cass got upset with her after we did everything we could to be neighborly. Cass called her out multiple times on Memorial Day weekend. The next day, she snuck into our backyard and shit on our roof." End quote. Honestly, truly love this. We need more rich people shitting on each other's roofs. Like, this is what we need more of as a culture, as a society. I don't care if it's human poop or cat poop. It could even be a big dog's poop. I just love it. I think this is performance art. Whoever that neighbor is an artist. Let's put this shit in the Louvre. Let's celebrate this shit. If you're mad at your neighbor, this is a great non-violent way to tell them how you feel. Just poo-poo on their roof. It's hard to clean up because you got to go up on the roof. Do you think that she climbed up or did she fling it? Did she get like a lacrosse sticky thing and fling it on the roof? Is it bad that I'm advocating for pooping on roofs? I just think it's so funny. Jack, would you ever poop on someone's roof?
For even the slightest provocation.
Yeah.
Yeah, for almost any reason. I would do that.
You would shit on someone's roof
to get revenge on someone, and if it was possible to get up to the roof, yeah, absolutely.
Would you fling it up on the roof, or would you climb up on the roof and actually shit it out there?
I think it would be better to climb up and shit it out up there.
You think it's better to go up on the roof?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I agree, because it's, even if they don't see you shitting it on the roof, it's like, it's about the process of creating the shit. You created the shit on their roof. It's better than like fishing it out of a toilet and flinging it with a lacrosse stick. This is truly wild. I love this. This picture, I should I print this out and make it like and frame it? It's art to me. It's a stinky little doo-doo piece of art. Do you want me to frame it for your office, Jack?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. Do you like being my sidekick? I feel like it's going well.
I think it's fine. I don't think I'm your sidekick. I'm in the tech booth over here.
Okay. I think you like it.
I'm the tech.
Beyonce wrote a letter to the Kentucky Attorney General, Daniel Cameron, asking that they arrest the cops who murdered Breonna Taylor. So this is good. I'm glad that she wrote a letter. I just can't believe they still haven't arrested the cops that killed her. So fucked up. Speaking of police brutality, do you guys remember Jay Farrow from SNL? He was like, I don't know if he ever graduated from featured player, but he was like on SNL for a while. Do you remember him, Jack?
Yeah.
Anyway, he recently opened up about having like this terrible experience with the LAPD, which it took place in February of this year. So literally like, I don't know, a couple months ago. And he said that the cops like said he looked like a different suspect that they were after, and they chased him down with guns while he was on a walk in like North Hollywood or something. And he like got like kneed on his neck, like George Floyd. Like an officer like pinned him to the ground with a knee. He found video footage of it. It's really, really fucked up. It's really, really dark. I was going to show a video of him talking about it, but I think I'm not going to show it because it is really, he edits in like graphics of the cops like pinning him down. And I think just for the sake of like, I don't want to show that. It's very graphic. it's a far away video. I think that if you're interested, you should go to Jay Farrow's Instagram because he's posted a whole thing about it. But it's like, it's really sad. It's really fucked up. It's like, it's crazy. He said, you know, he ended the video saying, I could have easily been an Ahmaud Arbery or a George Floyd. Black Lives Matter. Black lives always matter. We as a country can't breathe anymore. We are tired. We are sick. We are tired of it. I can't breathe. End quote. Yeah, it's really sad. So I thought I would just quickly touch on that. I won't show the video, but I will link it in the show notes if you're curious. Okay, in lighter news, it's Pride Month. SpongeBob is a member of the LGBTQ plus community, and we have to celebrate SpongeBob. Some people online are saying SpongeBob is gay. The creator of SpongeBob said that SpongeBob was asexual a few years ago. Whether SpongeBob is asexual or queer or whatever, we support SpongeBob. We stan our LGBTQIA icon. I think he's asexual. I think SpongeBob is asexual. That's what people in the chat are saying. Yeah. I love it. We celebrate. We love it. We stan an ace king. Love it. Happy Pride. Happy Pride, everybody. Happy Pride, everybody out there. All my queer little BBs. I love you deeply. Okay, I want to talk about The Bachelor. And you have to bear with me because I do not watch The Bachelor. I'm not a Bachelor person. Never have ever watched it. Literally, like, ever. I think maybe I've seen, like I know what it is, like, because I live on Earth. But I've never watched it. I'm not a Bachelor person. And I'm going to be bad at talking about it. But I think maybe I'll start watching it just because I do this podcast and some of you care about The Bachelor. Maybe I'll start watching it. I watched like one season of Unreal. I thought Unreal was good, but it's like a scripted show about the producers who make The Bachelor. But for season 25, they announced that they're casting their first Black Bachelor. His name is Matt James. So this is historic. He's the first Black Bachelor. The announcement that he's going to be the Bachelor came after tens of thousands of Bachelor fans signed a petition demanding that ABC cast its first Black Bachelor, the season 21 Bachelorette, Rachel Lindsay, who I have always thought she was cool, and she's always like giving good sound bites, so I know who she is just because she's like a famous person. But Rachel Lindsay, she was the first Black Bachelorette. She said that she would boycott the franchise if they didn't take more steps to be diverse, and I think that they like they took that seriously. So they casted Matt James to be the next Bachelor. He was actually supposed to be season 25. Isn't that crazy that it's taken them 25 seasons to cast their first Black person? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, this show's been on since the beginning of time, and it's been like all white people, I'm pretty sure. He was supposed to be on the season that was supposed to be filming right now, which is Claire Crawley's season. I don't know. I don't know who that is. Am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to know who that is? I don't know who Claire Crawley is, but he was supposed to be on her season, and then he got axed, I think, because like I don't know. Either I can't tell if he got fired because of coronavirus and everybody got fired, or if he got kicked off because there was some drama between him and Claire where he was like talking about her in the press, and she was like, "Don't talk about me. You've never met me." And I don't know. Like I need a Bachelor correspondent to explain this to me. My cousin Brooke, shout out to my cousin Brooke. She always texts me about The Bachelor and explains this stuff to me. So Brooke, if you're listening to this episode, I need you to explain what happened with Matt James, why he wasn't on the last season. Like, what's his deal? Like, where does he fall in the Bachelor universe? I know he's like roommates with some Bachelor person named Tyler Cameron or something. Am I getting that name wrong? I don't know. He's involved in the Bachelor world. Blair XY in the chat says the best reality dating show was the all bisexual season of Are You the One? And I could not agree more. That is the only dating show. I've only seen Are You the One pansexual queer season. And I've seen Love is Blind. But Are You the One bisexual pansexual season is so good. I don't know. Does it have a better name than that? Just like it's the season where everyone fucks everyone. And it's truly so good. That was so good. I watched every episode. I think it was on MTV, VH1. Hard to say. There's no way to find out. Yeah, I gotta have Brooke. I have to have Brooke like call into the show and explain all of this. All right. So Rachel did like a whole Twitter thread. Let's look at her tweets. Okay, she said, "Congrats to Matt James. I'm happy to see that a black man was cast after 18 years and 40 seasons. I believe it is a step in the right direction." End quote. Holy shite. 40 seasons. I guess that's all of the Bachelor shows combined. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of time to not have any black men playing The Bachelor. She tweeted again saying, "I would be remiss to not point out that based on the current climate, it feels like a knee-jerk reaction and a result of societal pressure. This announcement, without any further commitments regarding diversity, sweepingly brushes deeper issues under the rug." And then her last tweet says, "Until we see action to address the systemic racism within the franchise, the casting news today is equivalent to the trend of posting a black box on your social media account without other steps taken to dismantle the systems of injustice." End quote. I love it. I love that she's like, okay, Bachelor Nation, you're going to go and post a black box. Let's see like what else you do. I love it. She's putting them in their place. It's good shit. I love this. This I love. I like Rachel Lindsay. I need to follow her. I'll get into The Bachelor. I'll start with like Matt James's season. Why not? I'll become a Bachelor person. Is it hard to become a late in life Bachelor person? Like does anybody have any advice for people like me who are late in life Bachelor adopters? Please hit me up with any advice. I need advice. I don't know what to do. I've never watched it. Maybe I'm too old to get into The Bachelor. Maybe it's like something you have to get into when you're like a kid or something. Just took a big sip. Sponsored by Hot and Rich. Okay. Okay, what's going on with Sia? What is going on with Sia? Sia! This is actually like such a mess. What's going on with Sia? It is such a mess. As you all know, I have a conspiracy theory that Sia lives in Kourtney Kardashian's like servants' quarters bathroom. That's a deep cut. Actually, that might be a reference to my old podcast. I don't think I talked about that theory on Hot and Rich. Never mind. Forget it. Scratch it. Sia is like, she's fucking up. She messed up. Great singer-songwriter, bad at Twitter. Questionable behavior on Twitter. On Friday, okay, this is like so confusing what happened with Sia. I first caught wind of it because I saw like hashtag Sia is over party was trending and I was like, what is going on? I was like, what did Sia do? Like, how was Sia racist? I assumed it was a racial thing, and it turns out it is. It started because on Friday, a fan tweeted at her with a photo of Nicki Minaj asking Sia whether she would ever collaborate with the rapper. And then Sia responded to that fan tweet saying this: I love at I am Cardi B. And although this isn't a collaboration, I would love to collab with her any day. So she basically mixed up Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. They don't look alike. She responded to a fan who posted a picture of Nicki Minaj and then called her and tagged Cardi B. So people started dragging her, being like, oh my God, like, you don't know the difference between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, the barbs came out, like, claws out, you know? And then Sia just makes it worse somehow. And she says, wait, did I miss one? Oh, she wrote, no, go back. So look at the bottom tweet first. She said, dudes, I also like at Miss Nicki baby. I don't give a shit about feuds. George Floyd was fucking murdered. Breonna Taylor murdered. Come on, let's rise in unity. You think I'm Cardi B and Nicki are so petty that they would want you focusing on a silly feud instead of real news, end quote. So that tweet is weird because this wasn't about any feuds. It was about how she mixed up Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Secondly, she tags the wrong Nicki. At Miss Nicki baby isn't Nicki Minaj's Twitter handle. It's someone else. Hold on. I forget who it is. At Miss Nicki baby is... Hold on. I'm looking it up right now.
A nude model.
She's on Love and Hip Hop. This is someone on Love and Hip Hop, a different woman named Nicki, who is not Nicki Minaj. So, she like tripled down and tagged a different woman. Confusing more people together, and then she wrote my fuck up and then tagged the correct Nicki at Nicki Minaj, and then she tweets this tweet, which makes it even worse. She says, hey, at I am Cardi B, at Nicki Minaj, you aren't thinking about a feud right now, are you? We are focused on the problem of systemic racism, end quote. So she got dragged for this tweet because, like, she's telling two black women that they need to be focused on systemic racism, which is like, first of all, Sia, you're white. Like, don't tell black people how to handle this moment in time. Like, back away. And then also, no one was talking to Sia about Nicki and Cardi B's feud that, like, hasn't really been in the news for, like, a long time, like years at this point. Like, this is like, she's just slipping on like 10,000 internet banana peels. Like, it's truly like, she just keeps fucking up. Sia is just confused. Like, Sia got dragged for mixing up Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. And then I think like thought that the dragging wasn't about her and that it was about the feud between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B from like a couple years ago. And then somehow like, was like, I don't know. It's a big mess. She messed up. Sia's confused. She apologized. She tweeted this. Is there another tweet? Yeah. She says, I totally misunderstood a tweet earlier that has resulted in me making a buffoon out of myself. Sorry, at Nicki Minaj and at I am Cardi B. If you hear about it, can I just like you both? She doesn't know what happened. She doesn't know what happened. She's confused. I think she's still confused. I think someone needs to take Sia's phone away from her. Why post like this? Side Twitch in the chat said she caught brainworms from the Kardashians, and I think I agree. And I think she caught it by living in Kourtney Kardashian's guest bathroom, which is my conspiracy theory. If you look at the Imagine video, Sia is in a weird kind of shitty bathroom. And I think that that's Kourtney Kardashian's guest bathroom because they always hang out together. Okay. Now let's do a segment that I do every day called Are Zach Braff and Florence Pugh Still Together? So, can I get a drum roll of Zach Braff and Florence Pugh emotes going in the chat? Let's get them going before I reveal the answer. Are Zach Braff and Florence Pugh Still together? Well, wouldn't you like to know? Yes, they are. Jackie spoiled it.
You know, it's not. That's the way we usually do it.
I know. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about Courtney Stodden and Brian Austin Green. And also Timmy Chalamet spreading chlamydia. Be back soon. Okay, we're back, everybody. Okay. This is my favorite story of the day. I'm truly so blessed. I'm living in the most blessed time. I thought that I was in a cursed time where only hellish and bad things happened. But then I found a glimmer of light. I found a ray of sunshine had kissed my skin when I woke up this morning, and I saw this headline in the Daily Mail. Megan Fox's estranged husband, Brian Austin Green, exits a restaurant with Courtney Stodden weeks after his ex was linked to Machine Gun Kelly. Wow. This is huge for me. This is really big for me. As you all know, I'm a lifelong Courtney Stodden fan, like ride or die. She is one of my top faves. If you don't know who Courtney Stodden is, let me just give you a brief primer. Okay, she was a child bride. She was 16 years old when she married the guy from Lost and The Green Mile, like a kind of like D-list character actor, Doug Hutchison. He was like 50 years old when they got married. Truly gross, a case of child abuse, if you ask me. She like was super sexual and like popped onto the paparazzi stage like with all this confidence, and I just like loved her. I was like, this girl, she's in a fucked up situation and her parents definitely fucked her over, but she's got something and I like it. I like what she's got. So I've always liked Courtney Stodden. She's like this pin-up-y, like she's got these huge fake boobs. She's got platinum blonde hair. I'm rooting for her. I love her. She's had a lot of struggles over the years. She's divorced from Doug now. She's living her best life. She released an album. I paid money to see her live. Like in LA, she did a show like a year and a half ago. She did a show in LA and I went to go see her and I paid like $40 or something. And I was like one of like 20 people there. It was like not a crowded concert. It was like a very intimate concert with me and Courtney Stodden. Anyway, I'm like a ride or die Courtney Stodden fan. I think she's a local hero. I love her. She's only 25 years